Hey man, it's your boy K Smooth, man, coming to you with another video, Boxing Talk 100. Let's get right into it. Hey man, Teofimo and Barbosa's, we close. Like I said, man, I think it's gonna be, a great fight. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all my final prediction. Man. And I think Teofimo. I think it's gonna be a tough fight, man. I think it's gonna be a split, a majority split decision via unanimous decision. It's gonna be close. Let's just say if Barbosa does win, does he get cheated? And they still give the fight to Teofimo. Barbosa, he's gonna have to KO Teofimo to win this fight. You know, but we know Barbosa ain't no punk, undefeated. You know, he's given a chance to be able to be given a title defense shot. Not only he got a belt, so it's like, you know, who really want it when it's all said and done? We don't see all the bullshit with the weigh-in and not the weigh-in, the slap. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo slapping, Arnold Barbosa. Arnold Barbosa, slapping his hat off his head. I mean, we got us a fight. And I think it's going to be a brutal, bloody type of fight. Theo got to bring that shit. If we ain't seen Teofimo box and be at his best, I think this is when we going to see Teofimo be at his best. Y'all got to remember, you know what I'm saying? That boy's still chasing Bud. And still trying to be able to, fight with all these fighters, elite fighters that's on Bud, on his level. But I think, like I said, Teofimo must get past Arnold Barbosa Jr. And not even to, disrespect Bud, because Bud is a great champion. You know what I'm saying? A phenomenal champion. You can't say that about most fighters, even though Teofimo is chasing Bud. But let's go back. You know what I'm saying? At 140. You know what I'm saying? We still got to be able to take care of business. You know what I'm saying? Teofimo with Arnold Barbosa's. Arnold Barbosa's. We got Teofimo. We got Devin Haney. We got Jose Ramirez. We got Ryan Garcia. And we got Rolly Romero. You know what I'm saying? This is the Fury, baby. New York. You know what I'm saying? Madison Square Garden. It will be live to the public. But like I said, man, I think Teofimo and Arnold, that's going to be a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Possibly fight of the year. Let's see if this type of fight will be, fight of the year. We'll see how it goes. Boxing Talk 100. Now it's like, I think I've been saying this, just to kind of, move forward. I've been saying this, about Teofimo, if he beats Arnold Barbosa, what's in store for him. He got great things. I think since they building it up, this is my opinion. This is my opinion. I think since they building the fight up, because Teofimo, he don't want to look past, Arnold Barbosa. Arnold Barbosa ain't gonna be no easy work. But if you go in there and beat Arnold Barbosa, I think the next available fight for Teofimo Lopez is to go and fight Keyshawn Davis. And that's the test right there. Either you go and pick, Keyshawn Davis or Shakur Stevenson to be able to get to Terrence Bud Crawford. And that's my opinion, you know what I'm saying? You got to be able to beat, Arnold's a test, and you're overlooking Arnold Barbosa Jr. That boy can fight and he's undefeated. But is Arnold Barbosa really a great champion? Can he go on there and do what he's supposed to do? Or is he going to get caught? KO by Teofimo. Y'all got to understand, Teofimo can box. And it took him years to be able to be on this type of boxing level. Same as Arnold, but the only thing is Teofimo is a great champion holding those belts. You know, Arnold might be holding one or whatever belt, but Teofimo, he don't be undisputed at 135, and he don't claim, you know, territory as being a champion at 140. You know, Ring Magazine champion, in the WBO champion. So he's a champion at 140, a firm champion, defending the belt, you know, to Arnold Barbosa, who should be thankful given the opportunity. And like I said, you know, with all this animosity, with all this shit, you know what I'm saying, with you know, the being on stage and all this shit. You know what I'm saying? It's just been a mess. You know what I'm saying? It's been a mess. It don't got, you know, as you would think, you know, being professional, being on stage and all this shit with the press conference, and you know, you hold yourself as being professional, highly professional. I kind of take Teofimo's side, you know what I'm saying? I feel like Arnold Barbosa is just like, you know, it's like, you know, all that shit is really uncalled for. You got to be posed, you know what I'm saying, and patient, and, you know, show some respect, you know what I'm saying, in boxing, you know what I'm saying. You don't got to be all on stage and trying to do this to people and trying to, you know, it's a statement to be made, you know what I'm saying. Don't get me wrong, but all that, you know, I probably would have did the same shit, you know, honestly, but I'm more of punching, because I know if a motherfucking man slap me, most likely I'm gonna probably kill you. Or I'm gonna try to kill your motherfucking ass. You slap me 100%, no lies. So I think that's just the ultimate, you know, the disrespect. That's like being spit on. You might as well spit on me. If you're gonna slap me, you might as well spit on me too, at all at once. And I'm gonna kill your motherfucking ass. BoxingTalk 100. Hell yeah. You don't do that shit, because you never know that person, you know what I'm saying, might have AIDS or something, or carrying something, you know, in their saliva. You know what I'm saying? Especially a slap, you know what I'm saying? No, I'm saying it's different. We can't compare the two. We really can't, but come on, man. Y'all know, as a man, getting slapped, that's the ultimate disrespect. I don't care what nobody say. You can't go in there and slap. So it's 50-50, you know what I'm saying, to me, you know what I'm saying? That's why this fight is gonna be, you know, coming at the bottom and let me know who y'all got. Y'all got Teofimo, or do y'all got Arnold Barbosa Jr.? There's gonna be a lot of animosity. If Arnold Barbosa don't come in there and calm himself down and go in there and try to be wild with this shit, Teofimo gonna eat him up. He gonna box, you know what I'm saying, like he's supposed to. Box. Don't let all that shit. Yeah, y'all can all do all that shit. Y'all see it. All that shit. Y'all see all that bullshit. But when you being professional and the boxers are who you are, you gonna come out as a great winner. So it's all about strategy. It's all about strategy. Don't go on there, Arnold Barbosa. You go on box, you better box. You better box versus a boxer. Teofimo is a boxer, a great slugger and a boxer. That's what y'all don't know about Teofimo. I ain't knocking Teofimo. Over all the years, he don't became true to the game. A lot of motherfuckers don't like him because, you know, he going after these motherfuckers. He want to fight, but he think, you know, Keyshawn, you know, is easy work. Just like he said in his recent interview. He's saying Keyshawn is easy work like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? And he's saying that with, you know, how long he's been in boxing as being, you know what I'm saying, you know, a great champion, and the experience that he has, you know, boxing gonna see it differently, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta go see what Teofimo's saying. The boy ain't lying. He's saying that, you know, with Keyshawn has like a glass chin, and he ain't built for a championship level. That's what he's saying. But a lot of us boxing, you know, fans, we see it differently. We got our own opinions. We're going to say that, you know, we see Keyshawn knocking out Teofimo, And some gonna say that we see Teofimo outboxing Keyshawn, breaking Keyshawn down, TKO or with a knockout. I'll give you that, Teofimo. Hey, the sport ain't nothing. Y'all can say and pose y'all opinion however y'all want to however y'all want to do it. But I see this as being a great fight. If Keyshawn was to take this fight right now, I edge Teofimo. Now Keyshawn got to get better. Take that fight with De Los Santos. I'm thinking that's in works right now. The negotiations is on the table. Is pretty much being finalized for that fight to be on the go. Keyshawn Davis versus De Los Santos. Edwin De Los Santos. And that's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? That's a great fight. Two great fighters. Keyshawn Davis still, putting on great fights and winning. We've seen De Los Santos, his only loss was to Shakur. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn Davis's best friend. Now, is Edwin going to let both of them beat him? And he going to be like, damn, I'll let both of them beat me. And he knows that they best friends. Or is you going to come in here and box your ass off and upset Keyshawn Davis, giving Keyshawn Davis his, first loss? But Keyshawn being favored because he is going to be defending his title. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a good one. Boy, Keyshawn got the WBA belt. It's a lot of belts. It's a lot of belts right now. You know what I'm saying? Keyshawn is a new champion. You know what I'm saying? Y'all seen he just beat Bernacek. Bernacek was a Ukrainian champion that had the belt. And Keyshawn went in there and did what he had to do to go in there and beat Bernacek and take his belt, becoming a new champion. So it's a lot of shit, man. Right now, it's real. It's real, man. It's real right now. Keyshawn is holding a great belt. He's a great champion. He deserves it. He got a lot of fight. He hits a lot of motherfuckers that he won't fight to. Keyshawn. What's in store for him? We could see him fight a whole lot of more. I'd love to see. When they talk about, let me tell y'all something. Let's go to Gary Antoine Russell. You know what I'm saying? The new champion. You know what I'm saying? At 140, we got our champions at 140. Teofimo, Gary Antoine Russell, Antoine. We got Teofimo, Gary. Who else got a belt at 140? Devin Haney considered has like the WBC. You know what I'm saying? Belt. But he like at doing some other shit with Ramirez at, it's pretty much like 147. But we see we got Devin Haney. We got Richardson, Teofimo, Devin Haney, Julio, and then we got Gary Antoine Russell. So that's who you know what I'm saying? That's who is pretty much is, running, 140, Teofimo. You know what I'm saying? And we'll be able to see, Gary Antoine Russell, you know what I'm saying, probably fight Albert Pulio for a rematch. There's a lot of shit going on, man, at 140, man, and I'm really excited. I like what Gary Antoine Russell, what he has done in beating, Valenzuela. There's levels to the shit, man. It's levels to the shit. And I think in the near future, as we, go forward in boxing, Gary Antoine Russell gonna be a problem. He gonna be a problem. I'm telling you, he got a lot of, a lot of opportunities as well. I'm hearing now that, when, Shakur took care of business with old boy, and we knew it was supposed to be Schofield at the time, or Claudia, something like, I don't know who that boy is. He was a construction worker from, being a handyman on the outside, given a chance, you know, in the boxing world, being professional. Now, I'm not gonna say that he wasn't, you know, like that. He's been in boxing, but he just paid now. You know what I'm saying? Just for fighting, you know, Shakur, he's given the opportunity. And now that Claudio, whoever his name is, he want to be able to be in boxing full time. He feels like he can hang in there. He still got his ass whooped though. But we'll be able to see a potential boxing match with Shakur Stevenson versus Gary Antoine Russell. What y'all think about that fight? Boxing Talk 100. Talk to me. Talk to me, man. I'm finna roll up another one, man, because we finna talk that shit, man. Shakur versus Gary Antoine Russell. Let's break it down. Now I'm finna roll me another one while I break it down, because we gonna talk about this shit. Boxing Talk 100. You know what I'm saying? I got me a backwood. Little backwood. Show y'all how to roll a backwood up. Shakur Stevenson versus Gary Antoine Russell. Gary Antoine Russell, he would be inviting Shakur Stevenson. Come on, bring your ass on. I think in this fight, Shakur, he's so you know, he's so skilled. I think he's the most skilled boxer in boxing that can box. Listen to what I'm saying closely. The most skilled boxer. I'm talking about jabs, being fast on his feet. He'll come forward to you, but that motherfucker, I ain't saying he can run, but he'll stand in front of you if he have to. But the motherfucker cold. Now they're gonna be mad about Shakur. Now the ring ain't that too motherfucking big. Your coaches teach you how to be able to cut off the fucking ring. You can only go so far in the ring, so why is you complaining about a motherfucker that's running? Go and hunt him down. Go and hunt him down. Go and hunt him down. Now, I'm just saying, a lot of motherfuckers feel like Shakur, all he's going to do is just run. All right, we good now. Gary Antoine Russell going to hawk his ass down if he do that. Not only Gary Antoine, I don't think he's as fast as Shakur, but I think his skill is enough to be able to be that well, the having a sense of the IQ, knowing that, you know, he knows that Shakur is gonna run, Shakur is gonna come in there and box, Shakur gonna come in there and be a boxer. Do y'all understand what I'm saying? A lot. That's the problem. Gary Antoine Russell don't have no problem taking this fight with Shakur, because they wouldn't mind having Shakur on the record. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't mind at all. I just think that is levels to the shit when it comes to power and strength. And of course they would get Shakur. They gonna get Shakur ready. It ain't gonna be nothing to put on 5 pounds to be able to, you know, given his first title defense matchup at 140, if he enters 140. Goddamn Shakur. You'll be the motherfucker if you go in there and beat Gary. You go in there and beat Gary, and then you take Gary Antoine Russell's belt. Backwood, let me show y'all. Backwood. Then you go in there and beat his. Then you go in there and take Gary Antoine Russell's belt. You'll be the motherfucking man. I give you all the respect in the motherfucking world if you go in there, hey, toe for toe, power for power, strength for strength, and you go in there and you go in there and box. Like I said, it don't matter what the people say. You given a chance to be able to go in there and box Gary Antoine Russell. Both y'all is in the ring. Both y'all gonna figure it out. It don't matter what the people say, because they gonna have their opinion on it anyway. They ain't fighting. Most of these motherfuckers that's talking that shit get their ass toe up on her. Boxing Talk 100 don't know a lick about boxing. But if you know, you know. I expect, you know, a great fight from, you know, Gary Antoine Russell and Shakur if it was to happen. Comment at the bottom and let me know who y'all think will win that fight. And there you have it, man. A backwood. I slide it up. How I get down. I'm gonna show y'all a great old backwood. Great backwood. I got the air on right now, but we still gonna manage through it. The air conditioner on. Y'all can see the wind is blowing from the air conditioner. Yeah, man. Gary Antoine Russell versus Shakur Stevenson. Ooh-wee. Goddamn, that's a great fight, boy. Not only that's a great fight, that's a legacy fight. That's one for the ages. That's like a that would remind me of like a that would remind me of like a who does Gary Antoine Russell remind me of? He got a great jab. He remind me of a damn. Who could I compare Gary Antoine Russell? Damn, he got a style of his own. That motherfucker, he nice. I don't know who he lost one great fight. You know what I'm saying, to Albert Pujols, who he should get that. You know, that's gonna be a title matchup at 140 belt in belt. You know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a title matchup. That's gonna be a great matchup, man. That's gonna be a great matchup, man. You know, that's all I can say. It's one to see, man. It's just one to see, man. Just comment at the bottom and let me know who y'all think gonna win that, you know, fight. You know, Gary Antoine Russell and Shakur Stevenson, if it was to happen. Man, I can't. If it does happen, man, I hope they do with negotiations and get it going, and you know, contracts. You know, if the money is right, it could happen. You know, I think, you know, Gary Antoine Russell, he'll take that fight. It wouldn't be no problem for him to be able to take that fight. You know what I'm saying? He would love that fight. All the Russells can fight. All the motherfuckers gonna fight. They ain't gonna back down. All of them. Gary, Antoine, all of them. I don't too much know all of them, but I know it's how many? Gary, Antoine. Then you got the big one. You know, that's 3. And then you got the other one with he kind of skinnier. I know it's 4. 5 for sure, I think, and then the little baby one. I know it's like 4 or 5 of them motherfuckers. Like, God damn. Hey, man, they make their father proud when it's all said and done. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100. You know, they make their father proud, you know, when it's all said and done, you know, because they doing what they got to do, you know. You know, and then, like I said, they ain't no punks, you know what I'm saying? I would love to see Shakur Stevenson be given that chance, you know what I'm saying, if they with it. If Boxing Association be able to put on that fight, I'm all for it. May the best man win. Boxing Talk 100. I keep saying it. Welcome to 140, Shakur Stevenson. Now you showing me something. Not only that you wasting time because you catching up, but you giving a chance if Gary Antoine Russell being the champion at 140, welcome you to him defending that belt and giving you an opportunity. I'm all for it. I can't even predict that, you know, who would win right now. It's a 50-50. I just got to be able to see it unfold first, you know what I'm saying, before we can even say who wins or any of that, you know what I'm saying. I respect Gary Antoine Russell to be able to do that right now. Straight up. Boxing Talk 100. Shakur fast, but I think Gary would have a little bit more strength. The IQ at 140 is different. Yes, we know Shakur got the IQ. And we know Shakur as being fast and the most skilled in boxing. We know that we know that of Shakur. We know that of Shakur. But when it comes to power and that boy over there being a champion, that would be an ultimate test for Shakur Stevenson. Comment at the bottom and tell me if I'm lying. Boxing Talk 100. But yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Crawford, you know, he want to be able to see a whole different type of shit. You know, he got to be able to just focus on Canelo. Not worrying about Tank. You know what I'm saying? Let Tank eventually find his way to be up there, you know, to come up if he want to be able to fight you. Because that's what Crawford want. He want that fight with Tank so bad. That's why he wants Shakur and Keyshawn to whoop his ass. But I don't think none of them can beat, Tank, Shakur, and Keyshawn. Shakur and Keyshawn, they cannot beat Gervonta Tank Davis. They ain't ready for him. That's why Bud know that shit. That's why he be saying that. You know what I'm saying? He know that shit. He know that shit. But he want to fight, you know, Tank so bad. He want Tank to lose so bad. It's a lot of envy and a lot of jealousy. I'm not gonna say like, you know, on Bud's part, because we don't see Bud be a great champion. Being a champion in 3 different weight classes. You know what I'm saying? That's making history. Something that we ain't never really seen. And he's chasing Canelo and still being undefeated. So, I don't know, man. Time will tell. We'll be able to see. You know what I'm saying? Tank and Bud on their bullshit. We'll be able to see it. Just remember what I said. We'll be able to see it. We got the return of Jamel at 154, claiming he's still king. We got Fundora. We got Tim Tszyu. We got a lot of great fighters at 154 still. Keith Thurman. We're going to be able to see a lot of championship mode. We're going to see championship mode from here on out at 154. Earl Spence. We still got, I could still say Erickson Lubin. We still, it's some great fighters at 154 still. You know, we still got, what's that motherfucker that's champion? Mazur. He got a weird, he's like Russian, but he a great champion. We seen him destroy Tim Tszyu. 154 is back. You know, I look forward to seeing what happens and unfold at 154, especially with, you know, Jamal Charlo. We'll be able to see. And I like what Keith Thurman doing as, you know, what he doing. He making this shit interesting right now. Either Keith Thurman going there and fight Tim Tszyu, you know what I'm saying, or going there and be great. He still want to fight. See, Keith Thurman, he crazy, man. He talk that shit, man, but he gotta be careful. He know he gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying, when it's all said and done. Oh, Keith Thurman. He want to fight old Shakur, man. That's way out of your, you know, hey, if Shakur moving up, hey, you never know. You never know what'll happen, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100. Yeah, man. Y'all already know what's going on with the heavyweights. You know, we see Joseph Parker, we see Usyk. I'm hearing Usyk probably fight Dubois, the rematch. Dubois 2. Usyk, Dubois 2. We still got Ajay and Bakoli. You know what I'm saying? We seen Bakoli get beat by Joseph Parker, who has a lot of opportunities, Joseph Parker, at heavyweight. So he don't pretty much beat everybody, you know what I'm saying? The only thing left for him to fight is pretty much Usyk, Alexander Usyk. Joseph Parker versus Alexander Usyk. That's who, that fight should be the next available fight at heavyweight in championship mode. So let's get it going, man. Let's get it going. And like I said, hopefully we get the Crawford and Canelo. That's a great fight. You know what I'm saying? Canelo will be defending. Y'all know that. Crawford got to go in there and steal them belts if he want to be a great champion. Boxing Talk 100. If you want to be a great champion, you must go in there and beat Canelo and take all his belts. I don't know, man. Canelo gonna come in there. Y'all already know Canelo, that he a boxing god. Crawford is a boxing god as well, but it's levels to this shit. They both on the same level, but I think with Canelo, he just got a little bit more power, and he got accuracy, and he got great boxing IQ. Same thing with Bud. I think he just lacked the power. You know what I'm saying? I think I think he's just gonna get broken up, man, when it's all said and done by Canelo. A lot of people gonna probably say that, they're gonna have their opinions, but that's just my opinion. It's gonna be a great fight from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? Tat for tat. You know what I'm saying? Land for land. You know what I'm saying? They gonna both land some shit. Canelo gonna be good at going to the body, uppercuts and all type of shit that, Bud gotta be able to see. Same thing as Bud. They both gonna match up really well when the fight, if it does happen. The IQ is gonna tell it all from the landing. Both know how to land very well. And we're gonna see whose punches be effective. I ain't never seen Canelo don't been in some wars, and I never seen him hit the mat. Now we don't see, Crawford hit the mat to Victor Postal, I believe, if that's his name, Victor Postal. His glove still hit the mat and they called it a knockdown. So we don't both seen fighter. I never really seen Canelo get shooken up. Only time I seen him Bivol beat him and Floyd Mayweather beat him. So I guess, if that counts, then that's just what it is. But we can't forget who's standing still on the throne, Canelo. Crown is still on his head, and he has a lot of belts. He's still pound for pound #1. That's the reason why this would be important. Crawford would be #2. If Crawford was to go and beat Canelo, he would be #1. Can Crawford actually go in there and do what he got to do and box well and beat Canelo and become, a 4-divisional world champion, I believe, something like that? That solidifies, the ultimate, Hall of Fame right away. There's nothing else that you can do after beating, Canelo. I mean, what would be next after that? I mean, I get into the bullshit with, Mayweather still being, active and having these, these fights, you know what I'm saying? These exhibition fights. You're still active. You still can fight better than most people. Now we have something to talk about if Crawford is able to go in there and beat Canelo. Floyd Money Mayweather. I don't give a damn. He ain't old. We don't see the George Foreman. We don't see the Bernard Hopkins. We don't see all some greats being able to still be old and still go in there and fight. Mike Tyson. Look at Mike Tyson. So I don't want to hear about no Floyd. Floyd is the greatest fighter, you know what I'm saying? And he can go in there and still compete with some of these fighters now, such as Keith Thurman's and Jamal Charlo and some of these champions that are great. He can go in there and take some of these belts if he decide to get on championship mode. I don't want to hear about Floyd Money Mayweather. And if not Floyd, what would be available for Bud if he decides to be, Canelo? You retire, or do you still stay in the shit and you go and chase David Benavidez? You go and beat Jose's big little brother that is the great champion. That's something to talk about. BoxingTalk 100. I'm telling y'all. And that's just my opinion. Comment at the bottom and let me know what y'all think. And if you are new to, this channel, you know what I'm saying, make sure, subscribe to your boy, you know what I'm saying. And like I said, give a great comment, you know what I'm saying. I'm open to, whatever y'all say. And not only, giving a great comment is to build a relationship with my fans, you know what I'm saying. Being able to build my boxing, channel up, you know what I'm saying, BoxingTalk 100. Because on this channel, we going to talk that boxing shit and we going to, you already know. Not right now, though. No. Not right now. That's for later, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's, you know, they call it happy hour, you know what I'm saying? Hey, not right now. Not right now. That's all we need. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? This is what I prefer first. Yeah, man, but Boxing Talk 100, man, you know what I'm saying? Lil Wake and Bait, you know what I'm saying? My fans, you know what I'm saying? Discussing, you know what I'm saying? Hey, possibly, hey, upcoming fights, you know what I'm saying? That's what it's all about. We throw the names out there for your favorite boxer, you know what I'm saying, in this universe. You know what I'm saying? PBC, top rank. We got the Saudi Arabians, you know what I'm saying? Ryder, season. It's a great year, man. And a lot of shit is unfolding. And yeah, man, let me hold on right quick. Let me know, man. PS5, man. Undisputed. You know what I'm saying? We can get down at this shit too. I love this shit, man. And I'm hearing that the developing, you know, Fight Night round 5, you know what I'm saying? So I'm looking forward to it as well, you know what I'm saying? If they're able to, you know, come out with, you know, a new boxing game. You know what I'm saying? Undisputed, you know what I'm saying? Y'all see Canelo, you know, great champion. That's what I'm telling y'all. But in order for Bud to be on shit like this, that's who you gotta be. Do y'all understand? Boxing Talk 100, I'm gonna give y'all the real shit. They're supposed to be Bud right now. You go in there and beat Crawford, you the man. There ain't nothing else to talk about. You solidify yourself, Crawford, with the Canelo already up there sitting in the chair, along with the Mayweather. He just doing this shit for fun. Boxing Talk 100. He got all these belts in the motherfucking world. It's just all about being the best. You know, if Canelo able to, he knows if he able to beat Crawford, and he's saying that's easy work, because y'all gotta remember Crawford. Y'all listen to what listen to what Canelo saying to Crawford. That Crawford is easy work, easy money. That's what this boy's saying. I'm telling y'all. It gotta happen, man. Add me, man. You know what I'm saying? PS5, you know what I'm saying? Your boy, KSO Crucial. KSOCRUCIAL _36. Add your boy, man. You'll see it. Or it's 35, my bad. 35 or 36. _35 or 36. You'll see it. And if not, you'll see Kendrick Campbell, you know what I'm saying? Add me, you know what I'm saying? We can get down, you know what I'm saying? I'm over 200 and something wins on, you know what I'm saying, Undisputed. If you know, you know. Ain't nothing given to you on this shit. Nothing. You gotta go and earn your wins on this shit. Boxing Talk 100. So yeah, man. That's what it's all about. Canelo versus, you know, Terrence Bud Crawford. I look forward to it, you know what I'm saying? And if that fight is agreed upon, that's gonna be a close fucking fight. But I can say this to be able to end this video off. And coming at the bottom, I might be wrong. And my opinion, like I said, my opinion is my opinion. Y'all opinion, leave it in the comment. But he has to be able to go in there and knock out Canelo Alvarez. It's simple. I don't think it'd be that too much to think about with Canelo. I think he's highly experienced and a phenomenal. Y'all got to be able to see what I'm saying. This boy is a phenomenal experience. Pound for pound, one of the greatest boxer, Latino, Mexican. I ain't gonna give him too much. I'm gonna give him his credit. He's a great champion, you know what I'm saying, and he's on the top of on the throne for a reason. And Crawford is too. That's why we can't sit up here and lie. You know, this fight got to be made. If this fight don't get made, Canelo will still be above Crawford, pound for pound, until Crawford's able to beat Canelo. That's what it's all about. Boxing Talk 100. And yeah, man, we see let's move forward. We see David Benavidez and Bivol. That's a potential matchup, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna be a great fight if it does happen. You know, yeah, man, it's gonna be a great one, you know what I'm saying? Comment at the bottom, let me know if that fight is agreed and negotiated on. Let me know who y'all think will win that fight. And then we got Edgar Berlanga versus Caleb Plant. Is that in the works, man? Can we see that, or is we gonna see Jamal Charlo and Caleb Plant? Either way it goes, Caleb Plant, he can't run, but he can fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll give him that. The boy Caleb Plant can fight. All of them on the same level. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather see, if I had my opinion, I'd rather see Caleb Plant versus Edgar Berlanga. That'd be the potential matchup right now. I think with Jamel, we talking about at 154. We talking about 160. 154 to 160 pretty much. You know what I'm saying? In that way. I mean, that's all they want, saying weight 160 to 168. It's all about right there. But all these potential matchups can happen. You know what I'm saying? They can happen. You know, Edgar Berlanga, Caleb Plant, Charlo. You know what I'm saying? We can see Canelo. All of them can move up in weight and be firm at what they comfortable at, but they switch. You know, from 160 to 175 cruiserweight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they like right there. You know what I'm saying? They could all be able to fight each other. You know what I'm saying? They can fight each other. You know, but time will tell. You know what I'm saying? We'll be able to see what happens with, you know, Caleb Plant and Edgar Berlanga. That's a great matchup. You know what I'm saying? You know, they both got their ass whooped by Canelo, so it don't matter. You know, we just seen what Canelo did to Caleb Plant. You know, he beat him, and, you know, Edgar Berlanga, he survived. That's the only difference, you know, via unanimous decision, you know what I'm saying, you know, Canelo. We'll be able to see what happens, man. Time will tell. Hey, man, this your boy K Smooth, man. Thanks for watching my video. Like I said, man, if you are new and watching this video, make sure you subscribe and, you know, make sure you leave a comment. Let me know what y'all think, man, about y'all boxers, you know what I'm saying? Breaking news, you know what I'm saying? You never know what's going to happen, you know what I'm saying? These upcoming fights. So, you know, like I said, I look forward to see these fights, you know what I'm saying, on the table and, you know, in the ring. So we'll be able to see, you know what I'm saying? But, man, I hope y'all like this video, man. Like I said, comment at the bottom and let me know, talk y'all shit or whatever y'all gonna do. And, you know, have a good day. And, like I said, man, subscribe to your boy, man. It'd be much appreciated, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100. It'd be much appreciated, you know what I'm saying? So we can get this shit. You never, like I said, it's always Boxing Talk with me, you know what I'm saying? I love boxing, and, hey, that's just what it is, you know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100. From my favorite fighters to your favorite fighters. But yeah, man, it's your boy K Smooth, man. I hope y'all having a great day. And like I said, man, get with your boy on the next video. You know what I'm saying? Boxing Talk 100, baby. And peace. And we gone.